Welcome exam students in this part 2. And in this part 2 we're going to talk about the answer to the question 17 of the VWO exam about which two events or developments influenced this important choice that the German High Command made on the 11th of November 1918. A very important date in history. And you can earn 2 marks or 2 points here. That's the maximum score. And we're going to look through them. The United States strengthened the Allied forces, like you can see here. Then the second one, Germany had to deal with enormous losses, and this because the United States helped strengthen the armies of the Allied forces of France and Britain on the Western Front. The other countries of the Central Allies, they talked to Britain and they talked to France and they signed a truce with them. Amongst other countries, this was Bulgaria and Turkey. I will show that country in a second. And here you see that Germany had its own issues with its population. They were revolting, they were starting an insurrection, they were starting uprisings because they were hungry and they didn't like how the war was proceeding, going after 4 years of war. They were sick and tired of it. Ja, zo de onrust binnen Duitsland zelf zorgde ervoor dat doorvechten moeilijk werd. And like I said just a second ago, Turkey was one of the allies of Germany during the First World War, and they were signing a truce also with France and with Britain. They were not continuing the war. That is one of the reasons that Germany on the 11th of November 1918 was also seeking contact with France and Germany to stop fighting during the First World War. So we see, based on two situations, pasa di dos situación, so you gotta name two of these that are just named. You see that it was like a lot of rebellion, a lot of revolting going on in Germany. Intranquilidad dentro di Alemania Mes. In Germany itself, a lot of things were going on that stopped them with proceeding the war. And that's why they asked, because fighting going on, continuing the fighting was very difficult at that moment. They contacted France, they contacted Britain, because fighting at that moment was very difficult to continue.